Very, very good, sir. What's going on with you?
Just quarantining my life away, just quarantining, self-isolating like an absolute bitch over here. It's been quite serious.
I will be fine not hearing those terms for a long time after this, like the like unforeseen circumstances and
Oh yeah.
It just can go out the window, man.
Yeah, no, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. It's a very strange time for those kind of meaningless phrases.
Where are you at right now?
I'm in Scotland at my parents' house, which is where I live. So I guess it's my house too. But yeah, no. So I've been here since the quarantine kicked off, and I will be here for the foreseeable future.
What did you do for your mom for Mother's Day yesterday?
Well, Mother's Day in the UK is on a different day.
Oh, is it really?
Which I don't get at all, because like Valentine's Day is the same everywhere. Do you know what I mean? But so yeah, to answer your question, for Mother's Day yesterday, I did nothing for my mother. I did nothing.
That was cool. That's cool. When is Mother's Day the UK version?
Good question. It could have been. Yeah, it could have been yesterday for all, and I would not have noticed.
I'm so bad with date, and I've got 2 kids, so that's like 2 more social security numbers, 2 more birth. Like I can't. For the longest time, I forgot my wife's birthday. I thought it was like 6 days before, and then she caught me a couple years ago because I couldn't remember. I was filling out some insurance, doing a good thing for her, and I got in trouble for not knowing the birthday. But now I do.
Well, to be fair, I think she's being ungrateful. You're doing your insurance, and she's going to pick on you for that. It's not. I don't think it's on, but it's good to. I guess it's good. But Mother's Day, I think you can get away with not knowing the date, because it's not like a birth. Do you know what I mean? Birthdays are like, right, I was born. Mother's Day's like, do you know what I mean? It's fine. I'll people will start talking about it the week before, and I'll go, oh. Okay.
They'll tell you. They'll tell you that you need to go buy something. They will.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. 100%.
Where are you? Is this your room or is this a studio? Where are you at?
This is like a little kind of hut, kind of shed studio in my back garden, that we built. And yeah, this is where I do most of my songwriting. Yeah.
That's amazing. Have you learned anything new or picked up anything new that you've been in quarantine?
If anything, I have forgotten things that I knew before quarantine. So I mean, I have regressed drastically as a human being. I've taken to quarantine life far too easy. I've become a shell of the man I once was, and it's I highly recommend it. It's nice just to kind of shun all responsibilities. This is the first time I've put underwear on in the last 4 weeks for this interview. Well, thank you.
Let me tell you. By the way, I wore jeans for the first time like 2 days ago. I think I had to go to the store, and I twisted my ankle in the kitchen. I have a brace on. I twisted it making waffles, and I think it's because I was wearing jeans. I shouldn't have been wearing any pants.
They're the devil's garment, jeans. You should never wear them. That's what I would say. Never wear them.
Yeah, so now I slipped on something in my kitchen making waffles. I couldn't even enjoy it, and now I'm in pain.
Now you're in extreme pain, and all. So if that's a sign never to wear jeans again. You know what I mean? That you've got it. If you ever needed one, you've got it. I mean, never, nothing should ever come between a man and his waffle. Never.
Really? What would you say is the waffle your favorite breakfast food, or do you have another favorite?
No, I quite enjoy breakfast food. I quite enjoy bacon. And like bacon on a sandwich is like a bacon sandwich is kind of like nailed it for me. We also have these things in Scotland called a potato scone, which is like it's like I can't explain it. It's not like a scone like in posh English like thing. It's like a scone, which is like it's like a flat bit of like dough, like potato doughy, and you fry it, and it's amazing. But you only, as far as I know, you only get it in Scotland.
That sounds amazing.
I'll bring some for you next time I'm in Birmingham.
I feel like with bacon too, like bacon on its own is amazing, but then if you want to make something better, you add bacon. Like when I make vegetables for my kids, they're like, I don't want to eat it. I'm like, I guess we could just give you bacon. That'll make
it's like at Christmas, if you have Brussels sprouts, we never used to eat them. And then my mum started buying these ones that have bacon through them. And it's like, I'm in. Do you know what I mean? I'm in.
Yeah, I can't say my wife loves Brussels sprouts. She'll bake them. The smell is like a diaper filled with garbage. The smell of it, but it tastes good.
It's definitely got an assy smell. It's definitely got an assy smell. That's for sure.
Have you, what do you do do you go outside right now, or are you strictly inside? Are you doing any like workouts, exercise, stretching?
I bought a Peloton bike. You know, one of those bikes. It's got like the spin classes in, and I've done three classes on it, and I've really enjoyed it. No one tells you though, like it's an amazing thing, but no one tells you how painful it's going to be on. What would you call it? Do you call it a gooch in America, or what do you call the bit? A taint. You call it a taint. You know a taint? Is that it?
Yeah, my ninth grade health class really prepared me for this.
Yeah, okay. So you get it's really hard on your taint, and you can get like padded shorts that have kind of got like a nice pad where your taint is. But I have decided to forgo the padded shorts and just take the pain to the point where my taint builds up some resistance to it. And I have
is it if I'm drawing on my cup, if this is the seat, then this is like right here-ish?
Yes, exactly that.
Arrow, something like that?
Yes, okay. Exactly that for sure. And that's quite a painful thing. But it's getting better every single day.
That's amazing. My wife tried to get me to do like a home Zumba because she was doing it, and it didn't end well. There was lamps that were busted. There was a plant that got knocked over. It was, I feel worse after.
It's a difficult time to try and look. I think we can all get away with not exercising. There's a pandemic on. Do you know what I mean? That's my excuse for everything. By the way, now, like if my mum, Lewis, can you please stop? Can you please help me with the dishes? And I'm going, Mum, there's a pandemic on. How do you expect me to do dishes during a pandemic? I can't focus on this. Lewis, will you please stop throwing your trash around the house like we all live here? Mom, please. A pandemic.
That's a great. I feel like moms aren't going to take that. Moms have heard every excuse for anything, and they're unfazed.
It's true. You're quite right. You are quite right.
Now is Father's Day? Is that the same in the UK? Because I think Father's Day here is in June.
Oh, I'm not sure. Again, you can tell I really love my parents.
You're bad on the dates.
Yeah, I'm bad on the dates. I'm not sure when it is, but I don't think for some reason, right? My mother gets a lot of stuff on Mother's Day, but my dad doesn't really ever get anything on Father's Day. Like
dads don't. Let me tell you, I've been a dad for like 10 years. Dads don't get anything. You get like a one time I got a belt, and I don't know if that was like a punishment. Dads do have the best dad jokes. Do you know any good dad jokes?
Oh God, I don't know.
Well, you're not a dad, but still.
I'm not a dad. That's true. Well, not that I know of. As far as I'm aware, I'm not a dad.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't really think of any that aren't, wildly offensive. I don't know. I don't know any off the top of my head. Do you have any?
Oh, I've got my kids hate them. And I can tell that they're the best. The best jokes are where they're just absolutely embarrassed to be breathing the same air as me. Like I'll say, Lewis, ask me to make you a sandwich.
Can you make me a sandwich?
Poof, you're a sandwich. I mean, that's,
I like that.
Or what did the buffalo say when his boy went off to school?
What did they say?
Bison.
Oh, okay. That's quite good. That one's quite good, though.
That was a pretty good one. I feel like I got that on my gift last year, which was a card. That was a card.
You nailed it. Perfect.
Where it's, that father, it's like, oh, look at this. And then you throw the card away, and that's the gift. That's what you.
That's it.
But yeah, I feel like you would be immensely prepared to do the dad jokes.
Well, I'm as soon as I have a little take of my own, I'm gonna be harassing it with dad jokes for sure.
Not now though; it's a pandemic, so you can't do that.
Not just now. How can you expect me to make a dad joke? There's a pandemic on. Come on.
Okay, so I know you were really looking forward to doing the Nile tour with Fletcher. I think that was just going to be just like a nonstop thrill ride of human emotions and a gauntlet of many things.
Yes.
What and I know he's trying to do it. I believe planning for next year. I mean, have you even thought that far down the road, or
I don't know.
What's going to happen?
Yeah, I'm not really sure because you're supposed to do that show with that tour with Niall, and then obviously do a bunch of festivals and the rest of it. But yeah, I'm not really sure. For me, right at the minute, I'm just focusing on writing a second album, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, I just think, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. But yeah, I haven't. I'm not a big forward thinker or a good forward planner. So I'm just kind of, I'm just riding the pandemic out until it's all over.
Well, here in Alabama, they started opening up some restaurants. Today was the day they opened up some other things. Like I feel like I haven't gone to a restaurant yet in so long, but I feel like I just want to sit myself in front of like chips and salsa, and then just everybody leave me alone.
Oh, that sounds like a dream. Like, see going to like any like taco place in America, because like that's like in the UK we don't do good Mexican food. I've never been to a Mexican restaurant in the UK that's been nice, that I've enjoyed the food at. But Americans obviously just like in America, it's done very well because people from Mexico make it, and it's like it's amazing. So, but that's the thing. Like a huge thing I'm craving is that just sitting down at a Mexican restaurant, couple tacos, ironically a Corona, and just enjoying it. Honestly, what a dream! What a dream it would be.
You're a simple man. That's all we were asking.
That's all I want. That's all I want. A nice fish taco and a beer and a proper Mexican restaurant would be terrific.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you whenever you figure out your plans, and we're just big fans of you, and it's great to finally connect with you on this internets.
Yes, it's very nice to be doing it. Thank you very much, man, and yeah, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me.
Yeah, anytime. All right, you stay safe, buddy.
See you later. You too, man. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Nice one.